Launi, Meili, thanks for making the time, and congratulations to you and Scott Rocket and your team. I felt performed pretty well, but let's talk about the NCAA Championships hosted by your Air Force Academy. How'd you feel the Air Force Academy did in hosting the championships?
Well, with Jimmy Stone King, in charge of that, it was absolutely a perfect event. Every coach, every committee member came up to me and just said, "Man, thank you for hosting, and this is one of the best events we've ever been to." To be able to put that together in really like 4 or 5 months and set it up to the quality standards that are demanded now in the shooting world, we absolutely knocked it out of the park. The Smallbore range, we got our brand new targets in, and we really, on our range, some of the highest scores are shot across the country, and certainly those top teams brought it and shot very high scores.
Yeah, for sure. And you and Dave as well helped set some of that up too. So hats off to you as well. Let's talk about your team in the small bore competition. I believe 4th was the final call on that. And shooting in your own range, did you expect higher? But everybody shot well here.
Yep, no, the teams that were ahead of us, they shot exceptionally well. And, the gear is just slightly better this year. We've got jacket and pants now that, when they're fit to the shooter correctly, it does lend to some higher scores. And so that's why we're seeing so many high scores, especially in air rifle. But, but now everybody that came, they have pretty much the same gear, so the playing field was even. And we're just going to continue to see those higher scores as the shooters continue to train with that and continue to get the same support. But that our team shot really our highest small bore score that we've ever shot in the national championships, and so we're proud of that. And a couple of points by everybody, and we are knocking on the door to be one of the top small bore teams in the country.
For sure. And then air rifle out here, obviously Scott Rocket, we'll get to that in a moment, but team performance, what did you feel about that?
Yeah, we didn't perform as high as we had hoped. I mean, I don't know if we just gave it all up in small bore, and again, that big stage of walking out into Clune Arena, again, that's a brand new experience. And last year, when we shot at Ohio State, we shot in the Ohio State range. There wasn't an audience. And we had a couple freshmen shooting there. This year we had 2 more freshmen and the sophomores that shot at Ohio State. So walking into that arena, it's a whole new feel to have, the shooting community around you and watching. And while it's awesome, it's exciting that people would come and participate and share in that experience. You've got to learn to adjust to that. And when that's your first time, there's some things to think about, some things to adjust to, and we didn't perform as well as we wanted to, but maybe we poured it all into Scott Rocket. Not quite sure.
Exactly, but he's a freshman, first time. Obviously, though, he's had some experience in his past. But tell me, did you see a focus? Did you know, like as it's going down through the first and second rounds, did you see, hey, he's got a shot at this, and I think he's going to do it? When did it click in you?
Well, no, it's been clicking all year. It's absolutely been clicking all year for Scott. I mean, he's only shot a couple points different in every single match. He's coming in with the most consistent average in the country. So he absolutely had the chance to do that. Now, again, every day is different. We don't know what the puzzle's going to present for each shooter, but the puzzle that he presented, we knew the pieces. We knew the pieces. He came off the line like 4 times during the match just to kind of check in, make sure he was, if there was a couple things that he could correct. He thought he was doing a couple things with his trigger. He thought about it, reset, and just maintained. And really, up till his last target, he was clean. He was the only shooter to do that. And then, a couple shots in the last target to end up with a 98. But again, for his first performance on that stage, the biggest stage probably he's ever shot on, absolutely perfection.
Yeah, how do you take that? I mean, he's a freshman. How do you get better? I mean, you're a national champion as a freshman.
No, he's back. He wanted to shoot yesterday. So now we're kind of starting to lean toward more international things. he has the opportunity to go to some international competitions this spring and summer, and then there's the World Championships in October. So we're already putting things in motion to get ready for that. So he's chomping at the bit for the next bigger carrot in front of him, and that'll be international competition.
That's good to hear. And I also hear Morgan Krebs will be in the World Cup. Is that correct?
Right. So she's qualified. She went to a qualifier in January and shot third best in the country. So she is the third best top woman in the country right now, going forward into World Cup competitions. So she'll be invited to a number of those things and invited to Rio next month. And so we're taking a couple days off with her right now, but the next preparation will be kind of focused on small bore, so she's ready for that.
Fantastic. Launi, Meili, congratulations again. Great season and great job by Scott Rocket for sure.
Finishing on top.